Welcome back to SciTech College and Qualitas Training. We're in another week, and this week we're going to focus on electricity, on the electrical aspect of the training. I'm an electrician by trade, and today we're going to do some practicals on star delta starters. And I'm going to show them. Remember, we take safety precaution at all times, as electricity can be your friend, but it can kill you as well. And as we move into the fourth industrial revolution, we need more artisans, and electricians are in demand. So you're like choosing the right trade, and you are going to be learning about star delta starters. And today I'm going to show you on the components that you learned, which was the starters, the stop-start, and the circuit breakers, and the electronic timers. And today we're going to put all of them together and come up with a circuit where you will be given a diagram and a statement, and the finished product will be where it does exactly what the statement tells you. And these sequences, we use it in all aspects of electronic circuits in the star delta, where we have starters in the farming industry, in the electronic industry, in all aspects where we use this technology. So this is what we're going to be learning today. Okay, today, and as you see, we've got the motors. So this technology we use in our lifts, escalators, and things. So you will be learning about forward, reverse, motors, and things, and using our different components. We're going to be putting it all together. So, and remember, safety at all times as we're working with live electricity. And it's 380 three-phase power, which is 400 volts. So it is extremely dangerous, so we have to take precaution at all times. So what we're going to start off is by identifying all our components, our contactors, our stop-start buttons, our emergency stop. So this is in the event of anything happening, we can stop the circuit immediately. And this is the main switch, where we will switch, our power comes in, and we can switch it on and off. And our timers will control the sequence on what must happen exactly. We can set the timer for a certain amount of time, seconds, and we can set it for 10 seconds, and after 10 seconds, the electronic timer will activate the contacts, whether it will close or open it. And so we're going to put all this together, and by using your most important tool as an electrician, which is your multimeter, we're going to buzz out the points and mark it. And once we have the points, and then we're going to join all according to our circuit. And when we switch on the button, the start button, it must do this exactly what the statement tells you. Thank you. So let's mark, buzz out, and let's mark it in the meantime, right? As you learned previously in theory, our contactor comprises of a coil where it energizes, and it has a normally open and a normally closed contact. So we will be using all this normally closed and normally open contacts in this project that we will be doing. And in the nated courses, this is what we do, the practical aspect. It's a live environment. So you will learn the skill where you will apply it in the engineering fields, in the electrical engineering field. Okay, this year we use three-phase motors, right? So these motors are similar to the ones that are in your lifts, in your escalators, in your water pumps and things. So we use the motors, and as you previously learned on how to test the motor and all, and today we will put all that together where we will test the motor and we will connect it up in the circuit, and we will see the finished product of how the motor operates. Okay, coming to this side, this is basically similar to that, but here we are going to use our plugins, right? So for training purposes, we use plugins which will be much easier for us to complete our project. Right? So one of you will be working on this and one of you will be working, and as you can see, we spacing out so you on your own, and we complying at all times with our COVID regulations. And this is another star delta starter, which is called an auto transformer, and we will be doing this as well, where it's a soft start, a star delta auto transformer that we use in the electrical field as well. So these are the three projects that we will be tackling today and doing today. Here we have Machaka, is one of the students, and he will explain on the Levato starter on what he has learned thus far. Machaka, you can just explain to everyone what you were taught.
Okay. Yeah, as a student so far, I've dealt with Levato starters. Here actually what's happening, you get a circuit, they give you the circuit that is not complete. What you need to do as a student, you need to complete the circuit. As you can see here on the bolts, here are the missing points. What you actually do, you join them together. Okay, you've got the components inside, you've got three contactors, main, delta, and star. You're gonna trace the drawing as it is, and where you find the missing links, you're gonna find them here. And then if you find them here, you join them together. And then that's the thing.
Okay, Machaka, the star delta, what does star delta do? Maybe you can just explain basically on star delta.
Okay, the star delta actually start with the main and the star. And then after some time, we are allowed to set it from the 0.5 seconds to any seconds. Normally we set it on 10 seconds. And then we start with main, and then main and star. And then after 10 seconds, that's main and delta.
Yeah, so basically it does it automatically.
Yeah.
Right? So we use the electronic timers, and the switching happens automatically.
Yeah.
It's not manual, so we're moving away from manual switching, where it happens automatically.
Okay,
Welcome back to SciTech College and Qualitas Training. And on the electrical side, today I want to show you some of the practical tasks that we do in the electrical field. And this is the first one that I will be showing you, where a student gets to learn how to use the most important tool in the electrical field, which is his multimeter. And by using a resistor box, you will be taught how to use the multimeter to test the different resistance, and where you will note it all down, and at the end where they will have a result. And the end result is after writing down, measuring and getting all the values, they will work out a map where it will give you the end result. So this is what we are taught at SciTech and Qualitas, where he needs to know the tools of the trade. Every learner needs to know the tools of the trade and how to use it correctly. where you will go through the different aspects of your multimeter. And this is one of the practical tasks where you are taught and you will know how to learn, you will learn how to use the multimeter. Thank you. And moving on, where we have another aspect in the electrical field, and it is electronics, where in basic electronics you are taught all the different components, and we are actually making them build their own electronic kits. Here, where we have different components, where by following a circuit diagram, where you have to test all the components, put it together on the board, and the end result will be a completed project. This is the end result where all the components are put together on one board and it will be working. So we use the regulated power supply, we use the soldering iron, and we use all the different tools that goes together with the electronic field. And this is one of the projects that one of the learners built, and today I want to show you exactly how it works, where this is called a day-night sensor, where it is used in your lighting system, where the lights will go on and off at a predetermined time. When it gets dark, it will switch on automatically, and by just using a circuit and the different components, one of the learners built this, and today I want to show you exactly how it works. And where I want to switch it on, you see, when in the light, when there's light, the light is off, with daylight. The moment it gets dark, it switches on automatically. You see, it has different components, so I'm just going to make it dark, and you see the light switches on automatically. And these are some of the things that we do at Qualitas and SciTech College, where you are taught to use different electronic components and how it works and how it operates. And some of the projects, you can use it in your day-to-day life. Like this is one example, where you can build this, connect it to your lights, and your lights will work automatically. It will go on when it gets dark, and it will go off. As we go more advanced, one of the equipment that we use as well is called the oscilloscope. And where learners are taught how to use the oscilloscope, how to measure using the oscilloscope. And this is some of the tools, precision equipment that we use, measuring equipment that we use. And they are taught exactly how to use it. So here we have different types of tools and electronic equipment, and the learners will be taught how to set up a scope and see exactly how it operates at your different frequencies and amplitude where we are taught. So here, the holistic thing at SciTech and at Qualitas is to equip the learner with practical skills, especially in the electrical field, where whatever is taught here is exactly what they will use outside in the working field, and it will equip them so that whatever they use here, they will apply outside. Yeah, if you want to be part of this great experience, you can register at SciTech, where the contact details is passing now on the screen, and you can contact us via email, the phone. You can search us on Facebook, on all media platforms, on multimedia platforms, and you can contact us and we can make arrangement to get you registered, and you can be a part of this great experience.